Okay, the most important thing I learned about marriage is that it's a process that you must go through. It's not always easy, and you have to fight for it. It's a commitment. Like, even though that I'm not married yet, but it's a commitment, and it takes years to learn. Like no one is prepared for marriage the same way no one is prepared for having a child. You just go through it. You learn as you go. No one can be actually fully physically or mentally prepared. You learn as the process continues on. And marriage is not something that you can just walk into. It takes time. Like several years. Like the lady in the one video said, they were dating at least 7 to 8 years before they even thought about marriage. And most people today are so quick to get into marriage. It's so ridiculous. And then they only last like what, 8 months. That lady was was dating her spouse for 7 years, whole years, and waited for marriage, and they've been married for more than 6 years. So that pretty much right there says a lot compared to the couples nowadays. And marriage is a beautiful thing. It's an honorable thing, and people need to really understand that and get there in their head. I'm gonna say it like precept upon precept. Marriage is a very beautiful thing. Precept upon precept. It's a very honorable thing. Precept upon precept. Precept upon precept. And that's from Isaiah and also from Ephesians. Like, it's more than just a submission. The child is supposed to be submissive. The children are supposed to be submissive to the wife, and the wife is supposed to be submissive to the husband, and the husband is supposed to be submissive to Christ, and Christ is supposed to be submissive to the church, and the church is supposed to be submissive to the Most High God. And by church, I don't necessarily mean a building. I mean a group of people. Because you don't need a building to be. You just need a group of people that love you and that care for you and that wants to, like, look out for you. Like, there's a whole lot of people in the world hating on other people that are getting married and stuff like that. And the people that are getting married, you know, they're different from the rest. And you always want to have Christ at the center. You always want to have Christ at the center, even before everything, even before sex, before the ring itself, before the vows, everything, the trials and tribulations. Of course, y'all gonna argue and fight. That's something most people like to hide out, but y'all really are gonna argue and fight. There's gonna be some things you guys disagree on. It's just as long as you guys are able to live with each other with it and forgive each other and actually bless each other and let each other know. That's good.